Jesus, greatest, highest, I will come to thee.
I enjoyed watching many of the Olympic Games and cheering for the United States team. These athletes are the best of the best and have spent countless hours daily to be as good as they are. They have such determination and focus. As I think about this, I cannot help but think, what if Christians trained as hard as Olympians to be spiritually fit? Can you imagine the difference that would make in our society and especially in our own lives? I'm afraid that many Christians today are like the millions who have been watching the Olympics. They are just spectators. But this should not be. We should learn from the many examples in the New Testament in which men and women were busy every day exercising spiritually and becoming the best of the best servants they could be. While physical exercise is great, spiritual exercise is more important. As Paul told Timothy in 1 Timothy 4 and verse number 8, "For bodily exercise profits a little, but godliness is profitable for all things, having a promise of the life that now is and of that which is to come." Where do you stand in all of this? Are you training every day to be a better servant of the Lord? Or are you just a bystander that just watches as other faithful Christians perform their duties? I also notice that when gymnasts do their routines, they have to be nearly perfect to get a high score. Little mistakes can keep them off of the medal stand, no matter how long and hard they have trained. There is no mercy on the gym floor. This is where Christianity shines, because we have a loving and merciful judge who lets all his people who have trained and ran their race faithfully to have the gold medal of heaven. As Paul said in 1 Corinthians 9 and verse 24, "Do you not know that those who run in a race all run, but one receives the prize? Run in such a way that you may obtain it. And everyone who competes for the prize is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a perishable crown, but we for an imperishable crown. Therefore I run thus, not with uncertainty." Jesus said in Revelation 2:10, "Be faithful unto death, and I will give you the crown of life." As much as I enjoy cheering for the United States athletes, and I'm thankful that we have many talented men and women who are bringing home many medals, I know that in the end, all of these spectacular moments will be nothing but faded memories. And the medals will eventually be burned up one day, as we read in 2 Peter 3 and verse 10. "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens will pass away with a great noise, and the elements will melt with fervent heat. Both the earth and the works that are in it will be burned up." Please understand, I'm not saying that we should not compete or enjoy moments like these, but I'm saying that we must have our priorities straight, which is putting God first in our lives so that no matter what we do, Jesus can be seen in us. While perishable medals are great and fond memories will last a lifetime, eternity is forever and should always be our main focus. As the writer of Hebrews says, Hebrews 12 and verse 1, "Therefore we also, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily ensnares us, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and has sat down at the right hand of the throne of God." I want to encourage you to start running your spiritual race today, because the reward for finishing is out of this world. Every faithful Christian who runs this race faithfully will make it to heaven. Yes, you may fall down and you may trip on sin, but if you commit yourself to God like an Olympian does with his trade, then you will get right back up and continue to press forward. Yes, the road to heaven is a difficult one, but no matter how many times you scrape your spiritual knee or twist your spiritual ankle, heaven is worth it all. As Paul said in 2 Corinthians 4, verse 17, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, is working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory." So continue to train like an Olympian every day, and you will know with confidence that you and every other faithful Christian will receive the crown of righteousness.